New developments on former President Donald Trump's hush money case. The grand jury in New York did not convene today as expected. The Manhattan District Attorney told them to stay home and to be on standby tomorrow.
That's right. They're weighing if Trump should be indicted for his alleged use of campaign finances to keep adult film star Stormy Daniels quiet about a reported affair. Vaughn Hilliard joins us now from West Palm Beach, Florida, with the latest. Is there any indication right now, Vaughn, that the grand jury is leaning any way in this case?
Right, Colin, Vanessa, there was the anticipation that today could have been the day that grand jury voted whether to indict Donald Trump or not. But instead, the grand jury session today was called off. And instead, those jurors were told are to be on standby tomorrow. Now, the question here, this is a secret grand jury that was convened by the Manhattan District Attorney who is investigating former President Trump. The question is, does the district attorney intend to bring any additional witnesses forward, or could tomorrow be the day that the grand jury is asked whether to approve those charges or not? There's a lot of outstanding questions, and because these are secret proceedings, it is not clear what timeline right now the district attorney in Manhattan is exactly working off of.
All right, so the timeline to be determined, obviously. Have you heard anything about possible preparations that the Trump team has been making?
Yes, this is a former president, I'm told, who does not, to be clear, want to be arrested. He does not want to be indicted because that would require him to go to New York City to be arraigned and, of course, then to face a criminal proceeding in New York. All of that running parallel to a 2024 presidential campaign. He is here at Mar-a-Lago, his private club right now. He has no travel planned until he goes to a rally in Waco, Texas on Saturday. But we're told that essentially they have a war room mentality. And if one was to follow Donald Trump on his social media account over the last few hours, you'd see an effort by him and his team to try to undercut the Manhattan District Attorney, Alvin Bragg, suggesting that this is politically motivated because they do not want to see him ascend to the Republican nomination for president, but also an effort to undercut the key witness in this investigation, that being Michael Cohen, who was his former fixer and former lawyer who set up that payment from him to Stormy Daniels ahead of the 2016 election. Of course, it was Michael Cohen who has since flipped on Donald Trump, and now potentially prosecutors are relying on his testimony. And that is why you have seen Donald Trump trying to stave off and trying to call into question whether the prosecutors there should even attempt to bring charges against him, suggesting that he would beat them in the court of law. Of course, that would ultimately come up to a jury if he were to be indicted.
Yeah, it's been an interesting week, and it seems like it's getting more interesting as we go hour by hour here. Vaughn Hilliard reporting for us in Florida. Vaughn, we appreciate those insights.